Now in Denmark, there was a lad who took care of his sheep. And every day, he would walk about and ring his silver bell. Every time he rang his silver bell, he thought of how it reminded him of rain falling upon the leaves. Or when he rang that silver bell, it reminded him of the humming of his mother, tucking him into bed. It seemed any beautiful sound. If he rang that silver bell, the silver bell knew and would ring it for him. And it was a great comfort. The sheep loved that silver bell too, and would quickly run to him when they had the chance. But then a dwarf watched from a distance and heard from a distance that silver bell. And in his heart, that dwarf wanted that silver bell. And all the beautiful sounds in his mind could be heard. So he decided he would try to trick it out of that lad. So the dwarf turned himself into a bird and flew to that boy and says, "Boy, boy, give me that silver bell, and you can be a bird like me." But the lad said, "No, I love this silver bell." So then that dwarf bird flew off and then transformed into a dog. And that dwarf dog ran around the feet of that lad and says, Hey, give me that silver bell, and it could be a dog, and you can sniff and see it as far as you want. And the boy thought, but then said, no, I need my silver bell. So then that dwarf dog ran off and came back as a dwarf horse. And it galloped about with its mane flying behind. And the lad looked at that horse, and the horse spoke to the lad. Hey, you could be a horse like me. You can gallop high and low as far as you wish. But the lad, he loved that silver bell, and he would not give that silver bell for what the horse wanted. So that dwarf horse ran off and changed into an old woman. "Hey, lad, I know someday you're going to get married. I know it's not yet, but what if I could give you all the money you desire? All you need to do is give me that silver bell." The lad thought for a moment and said, "No, I can't give this silver bell." Oh, of course, well, money, but you'll get married, and I'm sure you want love. So what if I could guarantee there would be love? That for the silver bell? The lad still said no. Finally, that old woman dwarf said, "Oh, well then, I have this." And from behind her back was this big, long staff. This is a special staff. This is a staff that if you have it, there will always be success for your flocks. Now this grabbed the attention of that lad. And he rang that silver bell one last time and handed it to that old woman dwarf. And he received that staff. And it was true. That staff was powerful, and he had success over his flocks. But whether it was the staff or himself that made it so, what's important was that he was happy, and he was content, and far off there was a dwarf who was content as well as he rang that silver bell.